does not take place in a mansion. This one takes place in a hotel. So it really should be called Luigi's Hotel, but we'll cut the loss there. So we're gonna be skipping like all the cutscenes because we're speedrunning, and you know you don't watch cutscenes in speedruns. And who wants to know the lore of this? Like, we just want to go fast. But yeah, right now, just found out that Mario and Peach have gone. Turns out they're abducted by King Boo. Of course, as always. So yeah, the beginning is pretty straightforward. Along with most of the speedrun, it's going to be very linear. But still fun nonetheless. Nice little chase here. Oh my goodness, he didn't... Okay, so for some reason, I don't know why, I guess I was too far left, he didn't open up the chute. That was interesting. I've actually never done that before, but learn something new every day. We didn't die. That would have been really funny if I had died, though. Because if you get touched by King Boo, he kills you. Yeah, we escaped him already. That's good. So as I said, this speedrun's pretty linear, but as well as the game being linear, there's not too many movement options. Unlike all the Mario games, we don't get to jump and throw hats and do backflips and stuff. We just walk around, sometimes sprint. But we get the poltergust. Oh, I did that wrong, actually. So unlike the other poltergust, this one you are able to control the flash of the beam, which will allow for better ghost capturing. And I do little bursts here because it saves Luigi doing an animation, which would cost like a second. Not much, but there's a bunch of little animations that I'll skip over the course of the run. And I'll explain them as they come up. Yeah, now we get the ability to sprint. The way that sprint works is if you are walking in a straight line for enough time, you will automatically sprint. That's all there is to it. So we try and take the best lines, but sometimes you have to take a straighter line first, and then you can move left and right and run all over the place like a madman. Okay, so first we get our first ghosts here. So as you can see, we can flash the ghosts, which stuns them. But you'll see with these next two, there'll be two in this one, I'm gonna try and get to flash both of them and then suck them from just far enough away that I will drag them closer to the front desk there. Alright, nice. There we go. So by doing that, I can burst here. Nope, it didn't burst. Okay. But it still triggered the Polter Pup immediately, instead of me having to walk over there. So it saves a tiny bit of time. You can get the burst right before the cutscene, or the little animation. Saves even a couple more frames. But we actually did get to the first RNG element of the game, is the keys. So that's something that you wouldn't think would be RNG, but it's actually RNG what animation Luigi does for the key. So there's 4 different animations, 2 of them are fast, 2 of them are slow. The one that I got there was the slowest, of course. Bursting there does nothing, I just do it for fun. That is the slowest animation again, so I got 2 of the slowest. Each time I get that, it wastes a little over a second, I think. So like, I lost 2 seconds on the split just because it felt like it. Yeah, another double there, that's good. The more ghosts that we get at once, the better. Okay, so now we get our next power-up addition to this, to the poltergeist here. And this is the dark light, which will reveal objects and ghosts, actually. So I may have to use that once or twice to reveal some ghosts that like to hide. But it allows me to take characters out of paintings, which is the main use for it. So we get our good friend Egad here. And we'll take him back down to the basement. Skip all the dialogue, because, again, we don't want the story. That's not the point of this. Okay, nice burst. It broke the trash can immediately, which saves an animation. Actually, did I do that wrong? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're approaching our first boss, and with almost every boss there is a way to one-cycle the boss. Normally there's at least 2 cycles, but we do specific tricks in order to get them faster. For this one, if you burst right after you slam him 5 times, then he will stay on the screen. Like that. We can flash him again. And then we position ourselves right in the middle of this light here. So that was a good fight. We position ourselves right in the middle of the light, and the button will land on top of us, which, if you couldn't guess, skips an animation. So now we get to the biggest section of mashing of the game. There's no... almost all the other text boxes, you can hit minus to skip. This one, these you can't. Whenever you're in the lab, you are forced to mash A through all of them. And it's really annoying. Because this one tells you how Egad got captured, shows you about the gallery where you look at the ghosts and stuff, tells you about the lab, and then he's like, oh right, you have other friends. You get the virtual boo, which is like a, it's like the Game Boy Horror, but virtual, and it's actually really annoying. And then this elevator thing, which is pointless. Okay, we're finally out of the mashing. And we can use the elevator now, which is amazing. The elevator is our best friend and worst nightmare. But also, we're still not done mashing. Okay, every time that we get a new button, we're going to see this exact same animation. So, settle in, because it's a doozy. Every time. And this time we actually get to see it twice, which is nice. Okay, Then Egad tells us about the virtual boo, and he says, I can talk to you through it. Which we all want more Egad talking to us. Okay, don't split. Alright. We're finally through the basement. So you see, it's actually really annoying that Egad gave us the virtual boo, because, as I said, he can call us. Which is great, because he will stop you dead in your tracks and force you to pick up the virtual boo. You have no choice. But this is also the first hard part of the game. This next boss. Getting the one cycle is really weird because we re-grab the boss like 5 times. Okay. So I got that before Egad called me, but here, Egad calls me. We say hello and goodbye, and we are going to do that many times. We do not like Egad. He's kind of needy. Okay, we also, with this, we got the plunger, as you saw from the very beginning of the floor. The plunger has some very weird properties, which you will see throughout the run. The plunger is necessary for this speedrun. For one, if you hold it, you skip victory animations like that. There was supposed to be an animation where Luigi was happy that he defeated all the ghosts, but we skipped it. And also, going through doors does the same thing. Anytime there's a bright white light, you're skipping an animation. Okay, this is Shambrea, and I'm gonna focus for a second. Okay, nice. That was actually really clean. So, by flashing her and pulling her in close, we can keep re-grabbing the plunger. And the way that I flashed her allowed me to instantly slam her whenever I grabbed the plunger. It's kind of a difficult trick to pull off, but it saves about 45 seconds. Because she will go in between these rooms every 3 slams, so it does save a lot of time, and I'm really happy that I got that. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody remember this cutscene?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now Egad forces us to come back to deliver him that briefcase that Shambrea had, which is what we plungered. It's a very special briefcase, quite important, because it gives us arguably the best character in the entire game, who you will see in just a second. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who doesn't know. We get this beautiful guy named Luigi. It's a goo version of Luigi. And I'm doing a skip here, where I push Luigi through by flashing him. I'll explain that more later. That only saves like 3 seconds maximum. But it looks really cool. More mashing. Okay. now we can go. Okay, back to the elevator. Our sanctuary. You'll be spending a lot of time in the elevator. Okay. Now we can go on to floor 3. Yes, there can be a guazy. So, one thing that I found out really early with this game is if you move in the elevator, there's a few times where it'll load for an extra 15 seconds for some reason. So I stand perfectly still, don't want to risk it. So elevators are extremely boring. So I'll probably use them to explain a bit of the next floor, which I didn't do because I explained elevators. Okay, with every good floor, or with every good game, when a new mechanic is introduced, they dedicate an entire level to that mechanic. And what was introduced? Luigi. Okay, that's the second slowest key animation right there. So now we've gotten 3 bad keys. So this floor is dedicated entirely to using Luigi. Because one of the properties of Luigi is that he can slip through holy objects, I guess you would call them. So the grates in front of these shops, Luigi can fit through those. Which makes sense, he's made of goo. He can do whatever he wants. He's awesome. This key only has 1 animation, so. But we're actually gonna skip another animation here by hugging this escalator. Which, we got it. If you watch, we would have gone through that animation that Luigi's doing right now. We'll use that to move Luigi down to the bottom of the escalator. So we skip it, because it's fast. Okay, now we need to go into each of these 4 rooms, inputting the correct key into the correct cash register, and then finishing off the rest of the room. This one has a good manipulation where if you get these guys over here, then you will have the key spawn on top of Luigi. You always want objects to land on top of the characters because it skips animations. That is most of the time saves of this run, is just skipping all the little things. So now we have the heart key, heart cash register. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh yeah, but also, if you didn't know, but you didn't see it before, flashing triggers buttons, flashing your flashlight. This one there's just a lot of coins, but we actually don't need coins this run. Coins are useless to us, so we skip them all. They're only useful in 100% and anything with actually needing coins. But 100% you have to get letter grade, which is determined by the coins. So this object will disappear, and we need the dark light to reveal hidden objects. If we hold it out there, then we can activate it a little bit earlier. Oh, also, hey, warning, there's gonna be a bright light right there. That's the best key animation right there. And there will be a bright light with the next cash register too, so be warned. Okay, this one, we flash the first 2 little guys that come out. The sunglasses will stop our flashes, so we need to burst them off of him, and we use them to slam into other ghosts, which deals damage. Okay, skip the animation, and go through. So now we triggered the one thing we needed to trigger here. And that's why we positioned Luigi down there. So he can walk and Luigi can get a little bit of extra distance from the escalator. And another hidden cash register. Oh, that was a good orb. Okay. Those orbs tend to fly everywhere, so they all stayed in one place, which was really nice of them. Thankfully, this room doesn't have anything in it. Now, this is one of the few cutscenes that's actually unskippable. But there's an interesting little trick here. So if you looked in the bottom right corner, before I told you, there was an autosave that happened when I passed next to the key, because I passed through an autosave hitbox, which allows us to trigger this little animation before collecting the key. Because this introduces us to the hammer, and we collect the key there while he's coming down. Slightly faster. Oh, nice. But this guy has a lot of health. So if we pick him up, if we drop him after 3 slams and pick him back up, that's the best way to defeat him. Because you can only do 80 damage, or you can only do 100 damage. You do 20 per slam, and you can only slam him 5 times. And he has 200 health. That with the sucking of little damage, you have to re-grab him, otherwise he'll get away. Okay, this guy has an interesting one cycle, where we have Luigi with his vacuum sucking, and if we slam Crueler here into the vacuum, he'll stay there. Then we can burst him again and flash and re-grab him. And I guess I didn't do enough health. I don't, it didn't slam 5 times. Okay, so I got it, but I didn't get it. Which is fine. That wasn't too bad. It was only 16 damage. Okay, and I want it to be closer to the button, but that's okay. You can also grab buttons from Luigi because he's goo. Literally just reach inside of him. And that concludes floor 3. We'll never have to come back here. Which is good. This level's kind of long.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Oh.
Every time. The same thing.
Oh yeah.
But EGAD lets us go on to the next level. He let us. He had to tell us that we were allowed to. EGAD is very controlling. I do not like it. And again, just sitting in the elevator. Okay. So floor 2. Floor 2 is an interesting level. So there's 2 3 main parts to this, I guess, but two hard parts. One of them is this dining room fight, which has 10 of the blue goobs, I think. Something like that. So there's a lot of them. The next one is the Chef Souffle fight. And Chef Souffle is a hard one cycle to get, because to stun him, you throw a piece of fruit at him using your vacuum. Well, what we have to do is we have to slam him And then while he is tumbling backwards after it, we have to shoot a piece of fruit at him then. So the timing's a little bit tight, and if you don't get the correct angle with it, then you're gonna have to 2-cycle him. But here we use the dragging mechanism to keep flashing and dragging. We got 5 there, which is pretty solid. So we want to get as many as we can. There's another 3. And there's the last 2. Okay. So I always leave the enemies with enough health where I slam them, because slamming an enemy to death is faster than sucking them up with the vacuum. Okay, so here we're gonna run over here, shoot him with the pumpkin, latch onto him with Luigi, and then aim Luigi. And now we can... Okay, so oops. I did him too far to the right there, so he went into the counters. Or into the sink. Oop, and then I missed. Alright, come on. Oh my gosh, I'm missing everything. Alright, well, we're just gonna plunger this off of him because this is going poorly now. Slamming into the stove does more damage too. So that was kind of a sloppy fight. But it's a hard one. The dining room went well, which is good. Okay, so the rat stole the button, because, as we all know, animals like to eat buttons. Elevator buttons, to be precise. But we need to distract him with the cheese. He goes for the cheese, we flash him to kill the rat. And then the rat steals the button again. I need to... Okay. So now we have to go and find the rat again. And he goes into one of these. This is another RNG element. He is in one of these 3 lockers, but we can't get to them yet. We have to first deal with these golden guys, as I call them, because I call them all by their colors. But that he is always in the left, lower left there, every time. So now RNG, is he gonna be in the middle? Middle is the best. Okay, no. Alright, he's in the right side. So second try's not bad.
Hello. Hello.
But he still got away. So now you have to go in the bathrooms. And this is our first instance of a pipe, which of course Luigi can go through, because he's Luigi. And we find a whole lot of rats. Luckily it always runs to the left and we can just flash instantly and kill him.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
of course,
Oh.
you may think we can now go on to floor 4. Not entirely true. Because EGAD is something really important to tell us. So of course we have to go back. Every time. Doing EGAD's bidding. And this time his big announcement is the shop. Which we use this one time. Because he forces us, he gives us a free golden bone though. Which is nice of him. Because the golden bone will revive us if we die. Which I really hope not to do. We should be fine. There's a few levels that get a little bit sketchy, but we should be good. He also equipped the Poltergust with a boo finder. Boos are RNG in this game, which is why we're not running that category. And I'm not a very lucky person. Okay. Floor 4 used to have the best skip, in my opinion. Because we could skip the entire boss. It was awesome. And then in the latest patch, they patched it out. And that is the only skip that they have patched out for us. Which I really hate, because it was awesome. But now we have to actually do the fight because my game auto-updates, so I'm running on the latest patch. Rip Amadeus skip. If you jump over these, you can make a cycle where you only have to jump over 2. Pretty free. Scary. Piano. Okay. So I'll explain how the trick would have worked. Basically, there's a door on the left over here that's guarded now that we were able to get up to, and after the next fight that happens, there's gonna be a fight with some ballerinas. After you kill them, there's a cutscene. And if you go through the door, as the cutscene is about to play, it'll autosave you in there. And then if you quit to the main menu and go back in, you'll just kill the boss. But instead, we get to do this boss. And it's kind of an auto-scroller, so... Okay, see, here's the ballerinas. They're kind of rude. Let me just slaughter them. Slam them into the ground. Luigi does not care. Actually, that's slightly backwards, but... all works out. Okay, this part of the boss is really hard. Let's see if I can pull it off. I think we're good, yeah. You just, if you sit in this corner, then he'll never hit you. And then we actually stand up close so we can grab the bombs faster. Because auto-targeting in this game is a little bit finicky. So when we stand up close, the auto-target will always go into the piano. Which is nice. So this boss actually doesn't have a 1 cycle. We're forced doing all 3 cycles. And then he throws keys at us, and if we just hold the vacuum out, it won't hit us. I just sit here watching the piano, hands off the controller. Very hard. It's... I'm surprised that I'm pulling this off so well. This part is slightly RNG where he spawns, so... Alright, one more time. This one he will slam the most times. Gyro controls. Okay. Now I just sit in the corner again. Look, I can jump too. Cool. Hard boss. Yeah, this one I actually need to move Luigi slightly forward. So around the base here, or at the line there. And now, when we defeat him, the button will land directly on top of us. Luigi's totally gonna snipe Luigi here. Perfect. Okay, now we get to free our first friend, besides Egad. Toad. Toad is pointless. For now. This Toad is pointless. So I ran backwards there just a little bit to make sure I don't get hit by the bump. We can actually... So, Luigi actually pressed the elevator button there. But for some reason when you have Toad, you can press it anywhere you want on this wall. So it's faster just to press it closer. Really weird. And actually only 3 of the Toads allow us to do that. One of them does not for some reason. Okay, this one, we actually do have a really good skip. And if you remember, if you were here, back before floor 3, we pushed Luigi out of a cage. That is the entire mechanic here. It's called Luigi push, because you use Luigi to push Luigi. Pretty self-explanatory. But how it works is, when Luigi's in a stun state after you flash him, he is able to be pushed for some reason. I don't understand that part. But it's actually RNG dependent, which is weird. Turns out, I think I don't know if it's confirmed, but our working theory is it's based on the money system, so they make money RNG so it falls differently every time. The physics then get applied to Luigi, and this is initialized whenever we open the game. So before this stream, or before this run, I closed and reopened the game for about 15 minutes searching for a single good seed that I can run with. But it allows us to go to this gate and just skiddly bop in there. Now we're not actually done, because there's two gates. This one we have to use the plunger because the plunger gives us more height and more action, and he didn't go anywhere. This one's a little bit worse, especially because you can't see what you're doing. So that's based on shadows. This is... best case, you get it one try. This is not very good. He's not cooperating very well. Okay, come on, just squeeze through. There it is. Alright, by going through that, we're now in the boss area, and we just skipped the entire floor. But we still have to fight the boss. And there is a cycle skip on this, so you can do it in 2 cycles instead of 3. And you hit Luigi. So I'm gonna try it. It's extremely hard. I have never gotten it before. But basically, right then you can re-grab the plunger, and you have just enough time to pull back and then slam 3 more times. It's insanely difficult. I think it's the only trick that I have not pulled off. But I'm not gonna go for it again. Even though it loses no time, it's pointless. This is just another fight that kinda have to wait on. Just do it normally. But if we get hit by these arrows, or at least one arrow, he will only shoot 1 round of them. In this last round, he's supposed to shoot 2 of them, but he will only shoot 1, so that's nice. Okay, so now that's not a good position for him to be. So we want to drag him away from here, because this is where the button spawns, right here. And now we want to drag him, and if we hold on to him the entire time, which we should... Okay, that was very close. He let up for a second, but you only get him down 5 below 100, and 100 is the minimum that you need to get him in all 5 slams, so he can get away from you, but that time he didn't. It's not too terrible if you get him in the corner, though. That one didn't skip an animation, sadly, but it made it so we didn't have to walk to the button. Some of them don't always skip animations. There's some that do, though. So, don't worry if you're sad about possibly never seeing Luigi push again. It's the main trick of this run. You're gonna see it again. Don't worry. In some unusual circumstances, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
He found a button. Unique animations.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Floor 7 to speedrunners is one of the most hated floors. Mostly just because there's not really any skips that you can do until you get to the very end. And there's a hard skip that I'm gonna try and go for because it's fun and it looks really cool. But other than that, the level's not too optimized, so we're gonna drop some frames. It's just kind of... It's a level. It exists. It's not the worst one. I will definitely be sure to tell you guys. what the worst level is when we get to it. This is like a garden level. They grow a massive tree right where that button was. And it's at the top in a Venus flytrap. Haunted watering can, oh no. Help. It's so scary. So there's no way to skip any of these rooms because they're all triggers for later on. So if you skip them, you can't complete the level. It's kind of annoying. But we can still go fast. By destroying ghosts with other ghosts. There's some frame drops. Gonna get some here. Ooh, spicy. Okay, now we dodge the pineapple. Very tough. The trick there is hold left. May surprise you, but that's all you have to do. Okay, that pot might be annoying. So we actually want that pot in a good position. I don't think it is. Because there's a hammer with leaves over its eyes. Oh, okay, I see the pot now. If we can hit him with the pot... Oh, it didn't work. No. Then we can uncover the leaves instead of bursting. And it does 20 damage. So we got it the second time, which is fine. And then plunger for the animation. Cool little room. That pot can be really annoying though. Sometimes hitting it against the toilet will make it have some bad physics. And dodging those pineapples, you actually have to stop and wait. Okay, now we get this buzz saw, which is useful for two things. First time is to destroy this branch. Actually, okay, three things. Second time is destroy it again. Okay, if you combine efforts, you can slam larger objects. Oh, I thought I got a quad there. But triple there is really good. Okay, we can also use Luigi during animations. Luigi's not able to move right now, but can unfurl this plant. Yeah, get recalled, okay. Okay, so now we get to see the best object that's only used in this room, and it's the mushroom. Because these mushrooms are bouncy. Luigi gets to jump for once. And we're done using them. Okay, so right now is the hard trick that I was talking about. On the left, there is invisible geometry that we're going to try and land on. That's a trigger though, so we have to unfurl that just a tiny bit. So now if we push him over. And... okay. Well, now we just have to go back up there. So I tried it once. That went poorly. I almost soft locked the game, actually. Because you can get the camera locked, and then Luigi can't go through any doors. So... we're just gonna not try that again, and do it the normal way. It was worth a shot, though. It almost worked. He slid off the geometry just a bit weird. Needs to be pushed more out than up. That's okay though. But I guess we're not done with the mushrooms. We get to go and jump on those mushrooms again. Fun times. Okay. So instead of doing that again, we're gonna go the normal way. But essentially, if you get on that geometry, you can walk to the end, fall off, and you will spawn on that platform with the plant. It saves a decent amount of time. Oh. Just plunger, Luigi. Stack them so we don't have to walk all the way to the other side. Okay. So now we're to Potter, the boss of this level. Every level has a boss, if you couldn't tell already. This one, the one cycle is really easy. Essentially, we hold him until it forces us to let go. And then we flash him again, and that's it. And there's the third time that we use that. Sometimes he can go into walls, but he's in the middle of the room here, which is really nice. Yeah, so there we go. Flash him again. And we flash him so we can grab him. And it's just a matter of holding him long enough. Nice. Good fight. That one is definitely one of the easier ones. You have to wait for this plant to grow. But, yeah, Luigi's a magician today. Balancing the watering can on its spout. Okay, the question is, will we get blessed by the rat? Oh, the rat didn't touch us, so this run might be cursed. Okay. Floor 7.
Yeah.
Floor 8's a really cool level.
Oh yeah.
And we actually have another big skip here. That if I get it quickly, you can save about 3 minutes. The floor 6 skip saves about 6 minutes, I think. That was the one where I pushed through the gates. In this one, there's a torch, and we can grab it early. By finagling it off of a wall. And there's two ways to do it. We can either have it warp to the ground by hitting a specific point, or just get it to roll over the side. So we're gonna try and get the warp, because the warp's really fast, but the backup is always just to roll it off the side, which isn't too bad. But we use the TVs to teleport, which is what makes this level cool. Also, it's like a TV set, so there's 4 different rooms. Each one has a different theme, which is a pretty cool design. You're supposed to follow an order and solve a puzzle, but we just skip right to the torch part. We're actually going to go and turn on the TVs first to make it easier later. So there's one. This one we use Luigi because it's far away. So Luigi's close to the door now. Oops. Okay, now we get to the torch room. So we don't even go in room 1. But up in that tower, there's a torch that's lit. We need to pull it down. And if you don't spawn Luigi back here, the camera zooms in really far. And you can't see what you're doing, so... Some people prefer it that way. I don't. But by holding the vacuum straight up and plunging, we can pull it off the wall, which you're not supposed to do. Okay, we're definitely not getting the warp because we needed to go to the wall. Maybe? Hold on, I'm gonna try. Okay. Yeah, it would have gone through there if it had warped, but... Instead, we can just roll it over this half wall here. Just by slowly moving backwards. The torch physics are weird. Okay, that was actually really clean for not warping, but that was good. Wow. So now that we've got it, we're supposed to build a ladder and stuff. That's not fun. And now we do the rest of it normally. Because we have to light this torch for the next space. For this one we have to fight. And bursting them will get their hats off or slamming them into each other, so we'll do both. Now I'm gonna try something. So if I can get a proper... So I'm gonna put the torch on the ground and slam it with the hammer, which is the red guy. And if it works right, it should light itself, so I don't have to. It did. Okay, cool. Nice. So now I can just grab it and then head back. So that's cool. It's a little bit finicky. That the torch can absolutely launch, and I've gotten it stuck on the balcony where I had to get Luigi to retrieve it. It was not very fun. Now we see we're supposed to collect this megaphone for the director. It's the whole point of this floor. But there's a giant spider. Oh no. Let's burn it. Okay, kick it. Cool. This is actually pretty decent floor. So now this boss is actually not the ghost at all. It is the one boss where we don't have to fight the ghost. We get to fight a dragon thing. I don't even know what to call this. It's monster. But this fight is the same every time, if you do the same things. So we flash him to cancel his attacks. And if he shoots a fireball, when he shoots a fireball, we cancel it. He shoots one fireball there and then goes to the big fireball. Okay, then he falls. Gets back up, cancel him. Fireball. Cancel it. Second fireball. Cancel it. And then a big fireball. Same every time. Very consistent fight, which is nice. But here's my favorite line in the entire game, and it's the only line that I'm not going to skip on purpose. Because I'm going to change it slightly. So he says, now this is art. I say no. This is speedrunning. So the ghost is actually in his office right there, or his room. And you can kill the ghost, but that's slow in any percent. So we actually get to skip the ghost. His name is Morty, and he gets to live today. But we've actually reached the worst character in the game. Which is Polterkitty. Polterkitty steals the button. And now forces us to backtrack levels to get it back. Oh boy. So we have to hunt it down. Luckily, it's very nice for us. It goes to the same place every single time. So it's consistent. At least it's not RNG. That's all I can say. So it's always in this room. But there's a cool little trick that we get to do here. We'll need to go through that door in a second. So we'll just need Luigi to hang out up there. Do this fight. Now Luigi's positioned. Okay. So Polterkitty will come to this bench. Flash it there, it flashes it. And now if we run through this door while Luigi's scared, and then backpedal, we can keep the cat out here. Normally it'll go on top of the roofs, and then you have to decide where to place Luigi. And also, if we switch to Luigi right after the fourth slam, like immediately after, we get to control him. Normally he's not controllable and he just stays there. So cat's still alive. This time it's up on the catwalks. Ha! Get it? 'Cause cats. Pretty simple. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, I didn't get it. So you can stand on the cat sometimes. Completely pointless. And also by triggering that rat and switching to Luigi, we can scare him and control him a little bit faster. But Luigi has some. He does not have sick aim today. Never mind. Sometimes he can. You can snipe the trash can really quickly, which is cool. Okay, if we spawn in Luigi, then as soon as the door opens, we get the double instantly. Free every time. And we go back to the best level ever. Which is not the best level ever. But this one does have a skip at the end of it that I will be doing because it is easy. And does not risk soft locking the game. But first we have to go and find it. Where'd that darn cat go? Did not get eaten by bats, which is good. Pretty much we just do the same thing here. Have to go back through the rooms. The cat is in this first one. And if we can get it, we should be able to flash it immediately. Nope. Okay, Luigi didn't want to do it. It buffered for some reason. So we'll flash it over there. And now we wait so it spawned up there, so we place him on the left. And it pushed him, which is fine, but it still scared him. Oh, that was lag. Okay, that was a lot of lag. Now if we control Luigi and go through this door, we can buffer his animation into this room. And there's no point to doing that, except that it's fun. So that room still has no point, except it has a gem, which we don't collect. But now there's spiders. Scary game. There's a few of these guys throughout the game. They just block doors. And you need both characters to defeat them. If you don't know where they are, they're annoying. If you know where they are, they're even more annoying. Oh. Luigi sneezed. Bless you, Luigi. Okay, where's it gonna spawn? That's the better spawn, because we can put Luigi over here, which is faster. Actually, both of its spawns so far were faster. So at least Polter Kitty was nice to us and gave us the best RNG. Now we can sit on the button.
Oh boy.
We want to be slightly forward so Luigi spawns behind him. Always run into him. Okay, here's another skip. Same push method, but this time we actually want him to go down here. Otherwise we have to follow the path in the stairs. And that saves like 20 seconds. It's one of the easier ones to do, and it's actually really fun. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Finally, we got the button back.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Alright, this is another level where the entire level is a boss fight. So this one's really short, but the boss is actually really cool. It's another one that you cannot one cycle because it's broken up into 3 parts. And the last one you are forced to 2 cycle in. There's no way to not. Just the way it works, sadly, but it's all good. It's still fast fight. Hills Run, so it's a museum type level, which is pretty cool. And there's a T-Rex. This is probably the scariest level, honestly. As a casual person. It has the most horrifying features, but speedrunning wise, it's not scary because it's easy. Basically, we just get to sacrifice Luigi to the giant T-Rex skeleton and then hit him with egg. Tiny bit of RNG here where these bones go. Okay, so we got one relatively close. That didn't hit him. Okay. We want to try and hit him before. But apparently I didn't get the hit. So I think we have 4 attacks now. Oh, he threw instead of jumping. Let's get him. These attacks aren't the best he's given me. And now we're going to run over. Oh, get hit, I guess. And spawn in Luigi over here. That's important. Because this guy tends to take us to the bottom of the map. Yeah, maybe he won't. There he goes. Getting him below 300. So now, it'd be nice if he gave us the big slam right here. The perfect, oh, perfect RNG. Nice. Okay, the third phase of this fight was really good. And there's the painting. There's the toad. And we put Luigi over there. So that way we don't have to run all the way to the painting. We can just flip and use the dark light with him. And now, we have another toad. Again, this toad is pointless. We just run him to the end. And his shoes make little squeaking sounds. It's really cute. This is the one toad that you have to actually press the elevator button for. Okay. Same old button animation. Surprised every time. Okay, now we go down to the basement too. And this, speedrunning wise, is the worst level. Hands down. There's nothing worse than it. Because there's actually water, and the mechanics for getting around the water are really weird. And then the final boss, if we want to one-cycle him, it's going to be very interesting because it's timing based. It's the only, there's only 2 that are timing based, and one of them really isn't. Okay, move Luigi while Luigi's in the pipes. And you can actually open doors with Luigi. Or you can insert keys, but you can't open the door. So, okay, we got the triple here, which is really good. Now there's a bunch of these little blue guys, so we're gonna hold off for a second because we need to move the pipes. And now get them all up. Okay, this is a puzzle that's pretty simple. First, you turn them all right, and then you turn them all left. Woo, we did it. Oops. Okay, so this is the boss room up here. But we can't go in it. And the place is flooded, so we need to drain it before we can go back. Okay, so this level has a lot of multitasking with characters. Moving one while the other's in an animation or something. And now we blow ourselves with this and go backwards so that we don't suck up the big objects. They'll get stuck in our vacuum. That's not gonna get it. Okay, it ended up getting it eventually. Oh. And now we just have a mini auto-scroller of going through pipes. Really hard puzzle right here. I actually don't know why this exists. Oh, we made it. We solved the puzzle. What's our cycle like? We can make this, yes. So we can make the first water cycle, but the second one we won't make. It's close, but we didn't make it. So we have to wait. And now here comes Shark Skip. So if we raise this gate just enough, we can squeeze Luigi under it. That's good. And there should be 3 sharks that spawn here that will pop you instantly, and you'll have to go back to the start of this room. But we can skip that. Actually missed the room, but that's fine. That's actually good that Luigi died there. Because I was gonna call him back anyways. So we can put him through and then deal with these guys. Oh, I let go of the plunger slightly too early, so I still got the animation. So that's the majority of the level. Now we just get to backtrack it all on foot. And Luigi dies in the duck. Poor guy. We get this guy, which seems pointless, but he'll allow us to run through doors, because Luigi runs through doors when he's scared. And now time to play Super Mario Strikers. So, you guys thought that this was LM3. Oh! The ball got stuck. We didn't get a goal. Crap. We ran through both those doors, which is fast. And now our health is good, so we can... Oh, okay. sometimes Luigi will launch himself off the edge into the center part, which will spawn him over here. You take damage though. Okay, this is the hardest boss to one cycle. So I'm just gonna focus for a second, hopefully I can get it. It involves bursting and then slamming him when he's at a certain health. Which is kind of weird. Okay. So now we need to grab him. Slam him at the correct time. Nice. Got him. Okay, that was actually really good. That was a great fight. Like I said, he's hard. It's not for the faint of heart to try that one. And luckily, our health is really good. And there's another mini strat that I can go for, which is fun. So normally we would climb down that ladder, take a long time. But if we can get this guy to come, okay, that should be fine. If Luigi's on a ladder and he takes damage, and he wasn't on the ladder, okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, just a little bit closer. This is slightly slow now. That should be good enough. Need to be on the ladder. There we go. He'll fall all the way to the bottom, so he can skip climbing down. Which ended up being slower in the end, because it took forever to grab the bomb. That's okay. I'm here to show off the cool things of the game, while getting a good time. Okay, thankfully we are now out of basement 2.
Oh, yeah.
Easily the worst level. A lot of things can go wrong very quickly. Lose a lot of time to that level, but thankfully we did not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, floor 10 is a really cool level. I really like the design of it. It's a long level though. A lot of quote-unquote puzzle solving. But we have sand now. Sand's cool, right? We can blow and suck the sand, and that's basically it. You can do some nice things with it. Oh, I will say for the chat, this is not world record pace by any stretch. It's really far off.
Yellow. Ducky, bye-bye.
And that there was a good question. I've run this game. I started in November when it came out, and I ran it through February, and then I stopped, and then I picked it back up. Okay, the sand deciding to be rude there, not letting me onto the platform, so we're gonna have to add more, I guess. Okay, everything triggered. Bats. Okay, we get our first, our new special enemy here, mummies, which are actually really annoying. Basically you have to knock them down and then unravel them to be able to get the ghost inside. But we have ways around that, obviously, for later. If we spawn Luigi there's a reason for that. And I'm not pointing the right direction. Oh, okay, so I got hit by a snake, which I was hoping not to do this run. But it'll give you like half speed for a couple seconds, which is really annoying. And sometimes they can latch onto you. If they latch onto you, the only way to get them off is to burst, or to flash them with Luigi. So you burst on these platforms to release the laser. Okay. I'm gonna die. That was close. Okay. I need Luigi not to fall. Come on, stay on the platform. Okay, we're good. Clutch. If he fell, I would have to rebuild up sand, which is slow. Yeah, that's the first puzzle, I guess you could call it. It's not really a puzzle. It's just, can you destroy these things in time? Don't, oh, I knew it was gonna, okay, see. Okay, it's definitely less than half speed. It's very slow, very crawl. Okay, so normally you wouldn't trigger this boulder, because now it kind of gets in your way. And you've got a boulder running around. But there is a reason for that. Okay. Come on, Luigi, just get it in the hole. The targeting in this game is weird and doesn't like to work. So this room becomes annoying because it's all just shooting objects. But do we know our shapes today is the true question. I forgot one over here, actually. Do this last one with Luigi to move him closer. Alright, we knew our shapes. Hooray. Okay, so the difference between 100% and all collectibles category of this game is all collectibles you get the gems, the booze, and all the ghosts. In 100% you have to satisfy the A rank, which is getting enough money. All collectibles you don't have to do the money, which is why I think it's a better category. Because the money adds almost an hour, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna do things with both characters again. He didn't fall. There we go. So we can get this to happen. This blue guy will chase after us. Yeah, we can get them both. But this is why we triggered the rock earlier. Is because the rock... Oh, don't touch us, okay. Unravels the mummies for us. Which is really nice. So it unraveled one. We did not get good RNG. Because sometimes this guy can walk into the path. And it'll unravel him too. And it'll come greet us. We had to run over there to grab him, so... Not great. So here's the only actual puzzle, I would say. Okay. Is a weight puzzle, which I think was actually really cool, because you're supposed to use the sand. Turns out, you can do everything with these statues, the pot, Luigi and Luigi.
Yeah.
So next one, we just need the pot and Luigi. And then the last one, we need the two, I don't even know what's called them. Gold blocks plus both the characters. And that weighs as much as an elephant. Who would have guessed?
Oh, yes. Well,
Actually, I want to know if anybody's done the calculation for how much Luigi would have to weigh to satisfy that, or how much the golden blocks would have to weigh to satisfy that it weighs as much as an elephant. So now this room's a little bit annoying because these little guys are horrendous to deal with. They run everywhere and they're hard to slam into. But that was good. Okay. So now this last room is essentially an auto-scroller. It's still a fight, but you have plenty of time to complete the fight. There's two parts. First those blue guys, now I have to do it with this hammer and two purple ones, which are slinkers. It's their official name. But to me, they're purple guys, and I did not slam the hammer correctly, so I didn't get to re-grab him. Okay, we need to go... Luigi's being attacked pretty heavily. We do want a little bit of health leaving this place. Okay, that was the last one. I guess I killed the purple one. Yeah, as you can see, I can't get up here yet. You can save a second or two by building up the sand with Luigi, but we didn't have enough time. We would have just wasted time, so we'll just take the L and wait. I would like some health. If the spiders are nice, they'll give us some health, but these spiders are not nice to us. Okay. No health. Which means that this fight's gonna get interesting, because we do take damage. Almost intentionally. But this one has one of the coolest one cycles. What we're going to do is we're going to position one character with their vacuum out, and have the other one slam the boss into that character. And here's where we take damage. Oh, it's only 10. So she's gonna go to the bottom. That's an interesting... I don't get that normally. Okay. I think this should be a fine placement. So I'm gonna grab her and hope that she does not run amok. That should be good. So we grab her and we suck her again. And she is being really rude to me. Okay, we got her. Nice, okay. She can be really weird with the way that she runs around. So it can be hard to get her close to the other player. But got it well, so it's another hard one cycle under the belt. I think I've only missed one, which is pretty solid.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
So now we go into floor 11. This level is actually really cool. It's all about magic and illusions. And I love magic. So this one, casually, I thought was really cool. Oh no, I moved in the elevator. Okay, we're fine.
Huh? Oh. Hello?
So it starts out, there's two ways that you can go, and it looks like the right one's the door. But psych, the left one's the door. Okay. Those orbs were not very nice to me. This one's all about, like, knife throwing, cutting people in half. We don't do anything here. Here's an anger trash can that we skip. For good purpose, actually. One, it's faster to skip. And two, you'll see later. But here's an angry chest. Very clear of its dark orbs. Oh, I got the knife. Nice. Okay. So you have like 1 or 2 frames to open the chest, I think, right after collecting the dark orbs. I think, whatever they're called. The orbs, and I actually got that, which is crazy. I think that's the second time that I've gotten it ever. Okay, so I opened that hatch for later. We don't use it now. Instead, we go behind the vending machine. Just destroy it. So they will always go down there. I'm gonna just position Luigi early. And this usually trips casual players up. Oops. Tripped me up. But basically, this bunny, you can use the dark light on, and that's how you get the key.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. I forgot to suck it up. This is one of the coolest levels in my opinion. Because it looks like a floating bed. But it's really just a mirror. I see illusions. Okay. So the magicians have all changed the layout of this entire floor, so we're gonna go back through some of the rooms to get back to where we were. Oops. Try to find that guy. Thankfully, it's not RNG where the rooms are. They will always be in the same order. Nice. Okay, so I got a good strat here. Okay, this room's the most annoying because there's 4 of these golden guys that throw things at you. If I can get it... Oh. Wait, okay, this still can be fast. We need to destroy the fan for later. Alright, so we got 3 of them really quickly. That was fast. That one can really screw you up because they can hit you with items and cause you to drop them. So it can be really annoying. This one is really easy. It's just a single hammer in this room. Okay, and this room I did wrong for the longest time. It wasn't until this week that I actually started doing it correctly. But basically, oops. Okay. That was interesting. I used to leave to the left, which would take me through an extra room. But if you leave up, then you get to skip a room. So, that was a fun thing to realize. Okay, but now we're back in the room with the anger trash can. And this is why it was important to keep him out here. Because to clear the room, you only need to clear the ghosts. You don't need to clear the anger trash can. So, when we clear the ghosts, that trash can will stay out there and Luigi will still be scared. Meaning that we can run right in. And running through doors is faster. And this boss is annoying. It's a cup and balls type gimmick. Okay, I didn't get it. What I was doing there was pointless. I'll try it again though. Oh no, which hat is it? I'm actually gonna take the heart. Oh, phew. We chose the correct one. They were in all the hats. Okay. Alright, come on. Please just get yeeted, Luigi. Oh wait, I forgot to wonder. Alright, gotta skip it. Because I actually have to follow the hats now. Okay. Do you guys know which ones has the magicians? Now it's just a matter of following them in circles, jumping. And there. Ooh, so hard. It's 2 out of 3. Alright, please, Luigi, I want to show this to them. Please be a bro. Oh, come on. I got another chance. Oh, he didn't do it, okay. Basically, if I could have pushed Luigi over the edge, he would have fallen and then respawned. There's absolutely no point to it, but it gives you something to do while you're waiting. Last one, and this one adds turning off the lights. Did you guys follow it correctly? Because I did. And as always, put them on the button. Actually, I might be too far back. No, it's fine. It's perfect. Doesn't skip the animation, but it does instantly trigger it.
Did it. Oh.
Okay, that's a fun floor. I genuinely enjoy that floor. And now that the trash can is still there, we can run through that door again. But everybody say bye-bye to the trash can.
Oh, yeah. Ha-ha.
Okay, floor 11's done. For now.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, floor 12 is... I think it's my favorite level. It's really well designed. Because it is pirate themed. And pirates are cool. Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh. 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 Oh.
Okay, there's a big boat in our way though.
Oh.
Which means Egad's gonna call us. He hasn't called us in a while, which is nice of him.
Goodbye.
He's like, yo, there's an emergency. Get back here. But it's actually faster to warp to the lab because it still triggers it instead of traveling all the way to the basement. Okay, so Egad's gonna show us a video of where this missing toad is, because a toad went looking for something. Let me see if you guys can tell where he is. Alright, what floor was he on? You guys should have gotten all the information that you needed just from that little one-frame segment, right? If you guessed basement 2, you're correct. But this also means we have to go back to basement 2. But there is a trick. I'm gonna try and pull it off as fast as I can, because it is a hard trick. Probably second hardest. When you compare it to the 2 cycle for McFright's boss, floor 6 one. But this one saves about 30 seconds, and nobody goes for it. I think I'm the only person that has done it in their PB run. Maybe one other person has. But it is kind of horrendous. Okay, drag him over here so we can make sure to get this guy. We knew where he's hiding. Make him drag us to the door. Okay, Toad's back here. We didn't go in this room earlier. But we found Toad. This is the only Toad that does anything. Or that we use for anything. And he's really annoying. He can really screw you over. That's Okay, so control Luigi through the animation. So it makes it so we got a little yeet coming up here. So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to take Toad all the way with Luigi, do some stuff like that, or pass him. But if we stand in the right place, we can actually chuck Toad over there, and then just go and collect it. But also, since Luigi's over here, oops, we get to climb an invisible ladder because it's trying to show us Luigi. So that one's a fun trick. That one's really easy. You just have to know the positioning. This is the hard one. So we're supposed to go down the ladder. Oh, we got over. Okay, that was interesting. So we're gonna skip this section where we have to fight a purple guy, do some other stuff. Oh, I got it first try. Okay, that was super pog. Basically, to get over that, you can't normally push him. There's an invisible wall that you have to clip onto to get over it, and it's really, really finicky. And the fact that I got it first try is insane. Normally it takes 6 tries. Okay, Toad talks to us, but now we skip all the purple fights. Throw Toad in there because he'll just sit outside for a second. Okay. Toad, can you? Okay, there we go. It's not having Toad to collect it. What? Toad? This is a new one. I think I may have broken Toad. I have actually never seen this before. There it goes. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird and I got kind of scared. But for some reason Toad decided not to grab the wheel. So that was interesting, but we got it eventually. Here's a mini skip. We were just past Toad down to Luigi. This one was known for a long time. Probably one of the first little skips that we had. We just passed Toad ourselves. As you can see, the Toad can be a little troublesome. Okay. Now we just need to throw Toad one more time. And he didn't trigger it. He hit it, he definitely hit it, but he just decided no. And Toad teleported to our back. Real interesting stuff. But again, pressing the button when we're not next to it is pretty cool. Okay, it'd be nice if we could grab both of them. Good. Okay. Grabbing both of them is very good. Makes it fast. Nope. Didn't get to the button in time. Okay. I will spoil this. We're officially done with Basement 2. It's no more. We don't have to go back to that cursed level. Now we just watch Toad's animations for a second. We do have to fight this guy though. Sniped him, good. Just round up all these little guys. What did I... No, stop. Okay, did we get the... Yes, okay, so we got the only animation glitch here. Where's Luigi? I saw a hand. He stands by the door. I don't think we officially know what causes that. But it's pretty great. And it happens almost every single time. I think I've had it happen twice to me, where it was a normal cutscene. And I was sad, because I love seeing that. Okay, but the whole point of that was we needed that one little part to be added to our poltergust, and it is the super suck. And that is suck with 2 C's. It is only used really once in the entire run, and that is to clear this boat. But it does have another benefit. It allows us to slam ghosts 7 times, which is really, really helpful. But yeah, this is the super suck. Alright. I need to clear a single board from down there, which we got right there. But yeah, this level looks really cool. I love the layout of it. The boss is fun in my opinion. It's RNG, but it's fun. It's a great level. Yeah, that was the only time that we actually used what the super suck is used for. In the whole game, I think it's used twice. The other one being back in floor 4. I think that's it. It's really a waste. You can do so much cool stuff with that. Okay, but now we get to do a fight on a pirate ship. And the objective right now is to grab these barrels and throw them into this guy's mouth. And I barely missed. So getting the first one is insanely hard. And that's really RNG. The rest of these are basically just timing. So we didn't get the first one. Oh well. And then we just time it. Give me it. Sometimes the stools can get in the way and bounce the barrels. So that was okay. Now we're going to use the flash to cancel his attacks whenever we don't want them. So we look for that. He can either attack again or do the big attack. And we always want him to do the big attack on the second one. So that was good RNG. Let's see if we can get this bomb. Okay, we got the first bomb in on that one, and that one's slightly harder. There's a lot of bombs flying around. Now we just gotta time them. Let's go grab one of these. Because it's also RNG how long the bombs take before they explode. So you want the freshest ones. That was good. Very clean. Cancel the attack. Let's hope for big one. Big one, nice. Perfect RNG with that. Okay. Now you're supposed to do a thing with the plunger where you like stop yourself from getting eaten. But it turns out it's faster if you just get eaten and then mash to get out. Because there's a stool there which could cause a problem. Basically now we just grab the bombs, time them, shoot them in. Hope that they don't run into the other bombs. Okay, we're good on that one. Let's give her the stool. Mash. And one more of these. Okay, so that's good. And one more. Alright, need it. Nice. That was actually a really good boss fight. So, you see, it's very well done. I really enjoyed it casually too. Speedrunning, sure it's a little bit long, but at least it's interesting. So now we're gonna cancel 3 attacks. I want him to attack us about here. We suck him up. Trying to get positioning, and I might be a little bit too high. It's hard to tell. Too far left, actually. So we could have skipped that little victory animation. But this cutscene's unskippable. One of the few. Yay, Polterpup helps us. Good boy. Look at that cute little dog. Okay, picking up the health. Alright, and our final toad. Toad number 3 is the yellow toad. And he is another pointless one. He just follows you and jumps over things, and there's a box. I didn't even see the box. Right, there's a hidden stool. Okay. Running into everything. Speed strats. And press the wall. He called us basically just to tell us, hey, keep going. You're doing great. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. 13th floor is the gym. And I don't like this floor much either. Mostly because this is the single floor that you can lose the most time to RNG. And it's in one room. And you can lose a total of, I think, if it goes really poorly and you get the 6th try, about a minute 20. Unless you do the fancy strats, which I'm not going to do. Okay, but let's... well, actually, we'll wait on this. Okay, I put Luigi in a specific place there. That's the boss there. Johnny Deep End. Basically just a hunk, but yeah. We place Luigi here to instantly get this purple, because he's the bad one. And we can use him to weaken these guys. There's one more. Not bad. Okay. So that was good. Depending on which direction you're facing depends on which way the key goes. So I made sure to face left, or face right, because it'll throw them the opposite way. So he threw the key to the left. Closer to the door. Okay. This guy's always in the middle locker. Alright. So now would be a good time to bless for RNG purposes. But this is the hardest skip here, okay? I'm skipping this weight room. Focus. Come on. You can do it. Oh, nailed it. It's actually really easy. You just hold up the dark light. You're supposed to do a fight there, but... Okay. So the key can spawn in any one of these machines. It gave me first try. That is not normal. I'm an unlucky person. I don't know where that came from. Okay, here's a cool little skip. If we reopen the chest and collect the key while we're opening the chest, we skip the key animation. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so now we have a fight here. We're supposed to use the mirror to figure out where these enemies are, but I know where all of them are. Because they spawn the same position every time. And it's just a matter of destroying ghosts with ghosts. Okay, this one you can't flash through the fog. So we have to clear all the... turn off all the waters. Okay. Why are you over there? Okay. We should be able to get these guys. And use them for this. That's good. Whoa, wait. How did I miss one? Okay, confused about that. So now there's 3 purple guys and a handful of blue guys that we have to defeat. We want to get all the purple guys, since they are the most annoying, and they have the most health. We're still missing one. Oh, found him. That was actually pretty solid. Only thing I would have done better is be near the door. Okay. So... there's a way to kill this guy super fast. And we're gonna try it. Okay, well I missed the first shot because dove under the water quickly. Okay. So normally we were supposed to wait behind this pillar and then go for this, but I didn't get the timing. Alright, so we killed Luigi. That sucks. Okay, so go for it again, I guess. We should be able to grab one of them. My timing was a little bit early on that. I did it again. Oh, saved it. Alright, can you stop? We're just gonna have to do this a slow way. Timing's not even that hard. That didn't hit me. We're gonna blame that fight on it being a marathon run. And also that I got good RNG. Because of course you get the god RNG, you're gonna screw something up. It's inevitable. It's not even my fault, it was the game's fault. That's what we're gonna blame it on. Oh no, there's another door guy. I call all ghost guys, I don't know why. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Floor 13 done.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
And then it returns. They actually gave us another Polter Kitty.
Nice kitty.
Because the first one was so amazing. Great gameplay mechanic. Luckily, same thing, it always goes to the same spots. We're just gonna track it.
Hello. Oh my.
Here's the interesting thing, since we skipped the weight room fight, those weights are still glitching out. So they'll just be chilling over there while we do this fight. Okay, we want to get this guy. Oh, the purple got away. I really wanted the purple. Wait, got away again? Oh, sniped him that time. He's got a hat. Get the guy with the hat. Got a bat. One's got a hat, one's got a bat. And one's kind of fat. And that's that. Oh gosh. But again, just following Polter Kitty, just... make sure positioning... What? Huh? What did it jump onto? Every day, it's something new with this game. I've actually never seen it do that. That was really weird. Okay, well we're at a floor 13. It's over. It's done with. Put it in the books. Floor 13's gone. Now we go back to another good level. But with Polter Kitty, so newsflash, it now sucks. Guess the cat's actually in the back. Oh, I didn't get it. So if you spawn in Luigi at the right time, you can run through a trigger while you're not controlling Luigi. And you will only get one scared animation instead of two. It saves basically an insignificant amount of time, but thought I might as well go for it. Oh, and he got eaten by a snake. Yep, okay. Oh no, it's escaping. Get it, Luigi. Screw you. It doesn't do anything. That cat will always go down to the next floor. Thankfully, it's floor 11. I can dig floor 11. Okay, I positioned myself in the corner for a very specific reason. Anytime now. There it is. This is the only time that you have to fight ghosts in the elevator. Which, in my opinion, could have been used more. Makes an exciting elevator ride, but there's almost no sound, which is really awkward. There's just like a vacuum of sound. And it really bugs me. Okay. R.I.P. The angry trash can I used to be here. He's gone on to a better place. And this is why we opened the panel earlier. Just because of that. Okay. So now... Perfect. Do you see that? Do you see what I just did here? I've killed the cat. It's gone. It will haunt us no more. But it may still come back in my nightmares. Because that cat is evil. But it's officially gone. We don't have to deal with it anymore, thankfully. Because the run's starting to come to a close. We just have 2 more floors to go through, which is not bad. Oh wait, I forgot about the animation that comes every single time. How could I forget? Oh, it ate my right input. Okay. Who wants to take a trip back to floor 13? Welcome to menuing. And now we get to wait for another elevator animation, or elevator waiting screen. That's great. Okay, so floor 14 has a really dumb boss. Oops. Man, I always miss the flashes, yeah. Okay, made sure I killed the purple guy over there. Easy. Okay. So this is the DJ boss. It has my favorite music in the entire game. Epic music. But the fact is, the first phase of the boss is really, really, really poorly done. So there's all these dancers. Two of them have the button right now, or one of two of them have the button. It's either the very front one or the front left one. So let's hope for the God RNG. Oh, we got the God RNG. Okay. Now what if that one has the button and we have to follow it, okay? Get your eyes ready. Or... yep, I might have lost it. It got kind of caught and I think it might have changed directions. Yep, it did. So we get to do it again. Which I was almost fully expecting to do, because this boss is terrible. And there's another strat that you can do, but I never get it. Well, I get it, but it never works for me. Okay. That was still bad. This game is being weird. It should be this guy. Yes, okay. We got him this time. Alright. So now we're going to try and one-cycle her. And... what? She didn't get in my vacuum. Okay, so we're gonna try again. That was weird. Oh gosh, we got this. Okay, well we got the one cycle. I guess we got... technically we got the one cycle. We more like got 1.5. So, pick up the button. Okay. And we're out. Very quick floor. We're technically not done. We still have to leave. But, oh no, what's this? Looks like they want a turf war. We're gonna get him over here, next to the button so we can press it immediately. Alright. Now we're done.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Luigi's jamming. Okay, floor 15. It's the master suite. There's 4 separate rooms that we have to go through to get keys. 2 of them have skip strat. 2.5 of them have skip strats. One of them, the skip strat is really, really jank. I'm gonna attempt it once, and if I don't get it, I'm not gonna be sad. This is one that absolutely nobody goes for, because it is insane. But if I can get it, it's going to look really cool. And it's actually right off the bat in the first room, so that helps. I guess, I don't know. It's good to just get it out of the way. Oops. I didn't mean to dark bite him. So you're supposed to go through this gauntlet of lasers, but we're gonna try an interesting skip. If we... Okay, so far so good. So we can push Luigi onto this rail. Barely stayed on there. Okay, about here. Now we need to get him in a place where we'll spawn Luigi. Okay, we spawn Luigi. Now let's see if he won't die. Nice! Okay, we got it. I actually practiced that. So that was really cool. Basically, we skipped all those lasers and waiting cycles and stuff. And the thing is, we kept Luigi up here, and we can just grab the key. That was awesome. Never pulled it off in a run. Yeah, let's try and get this next shot. Oh, I got it. So we want to kill this one. Because it goes to the left. The one that went to the right actually stays up here. And we can... get a combo? Nope. Okay. But that is faster to kill him. Okay, our health is really good right now, which is good. Okay, this one, we just have to rotate this. Not much else to say here. I will try and get a weird little damage thing to happen to Luigi. We had to wait there, because... So, moving objects don't like you standing on them. So we're gonna rotate this. And right before it's done rotating, I'm gonna try and stand on it. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, we're actually able to walk on it. Sometimes you can get damaged and clip over to the right for some reason. It's pretty fun. Obviously, it loses time. But yeah, that's fine. This next room is the bathroom. And it's another laser gauntlet. And we don't have any super swag strats for it. Except the fact that we can use our iframes, which you get a bunch of iframes. And we can just run through the entire thing. Like, you get a couple seconds of iframes, which is nuts. There's some towels there that Luigi got some help from. And cleared the way for us. Okay. This purple guy is nice to us. I think I got all but 4. And all but 4 is really good. So that's really fast. There's always a fight in between the rooms, and depending on which room you go into first, it will change which fight you get. That one's the fastest, for obvious reasons. That's really fast. And here's the last room that we have to get a key from. And it's kind of annoying. It's the most annoying of all of them, because it's a giant teeter-totter. And you have to use it to get up to the lever and key. If the angle gets too steep, Luigi will slide down, and you won't be able to save yourself, so... Okay, that's good. The only way to save yourself really is to burst, and I still slid down. It happens so fast. It's very hard to react to. Basically, we wanted to climb when it was at a steep angle, so we could just get this key, but I messed it up slightly. And then this one on purpose, I actually throw myself off, because it allows us to run through this door. Alright, now we got another major skip. Which, you're supposed to do this minute-long fight, and it's like the last big little enemy fight. But no. We just push right through, and then we get some little blue guys in the cutscene, which is cool. But yeah, that one's very, very easy. Okay. And we have to watch Luigi individually put in every one of these keys. What is the point of making us watch that? I do not know, because I can't skip it. It's just something you have to deal with. Okay. Now we're into the first of the two final bosses. This is Helen Gravely, owner of the hotel. I actually really like this fight. It's a little bit longer of a fight, but I think it's really well made. And if this were the final boss, I think it would be perfect. But then they had to add in King Boo. But we'll get more in on that later. Basically, gimmick of this is there's lasers. If you touch the lasers, you'll get damaged and you'll be stunned. And I did that wrong. I did it wrong again. There we go. So you want to disable the lasers, and then she'll attack you. Don't let her run you into the lasers, and you're fine. Let's see if I can get this. Is this gonna go down, I think? No, it doesn't. No, I'm confused. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. You can actually stand on top of this pillar if you destroy all the lasers, because it'll sink into the ground and you can stand on top of it. But I don't destroy all the lasers. Okay. Let's hope that she's nice to us here. Oh my gosh. I did that again. Okay. There we go. She can either attack us now or after we destroy this last laser. And she waited long enough, so this is easier. But two lasers opposite each other is kind of hard for her not to run you into them. What do we want? That's good. She gave us health, which is basically pointless. And there's one more phase to do. This one we actually only destroy 2 lasers because she will attack us after that. And she's at enough health where if I get her to the point where I can slam her, she will have low enough health where I will destroy her. Alright. One last boss.
Yeah.
But, as always, you missed him. You got to yell at us. Basically saying this is the point of no return. You're heading to the final boss. But don't worry. We still have one more skip to perform. And this one's really fun. So we're gonna use the Luigi push one more time. And I'll explain when I get there. It's a little bit too early because you can't see where we're gonna be forming it. Well, we'll use the push one more time and hopefully it'll save us 30 seconds. And also, this is Mario. Mario's really annoying. Yeah, this is called Mario Skip. Basically, we're on top of this hotel. And Mario's on the right there. He performs a cutscene where he like jumps up the tower. But come on. Can't tell by the name of the skip. We can actually skip Mario. And okay, that's close. We need to push Luigi over the side. He should go. Yes, okay. Alright, Luigi just hit the ground. Actually, he didn't. He landed on top of the tower. But now... Oh, no. Oh, okay, we're fine. No, we're not. Did I just soft lock the game? I did. Ha! Alright, so I have to return to the title screen because I soft locked the game. So we won't go for it this time. I haven't had that happen until today. Before this, when I was practicing for the run, was the first time I've had it happen. And of course it happens in the run. There's no other option. Yeah, but we won't do it again, because apparently we're risking it. Interesting. Yeah, you never know with this game. But that was fun. You guys saw how to soft lock the game. Which that itself probably wasted a solid 3 minutes. Instead of saving my 30 seconds. It's a fun trick though. And now we get to watch it the other way. Now we get to see Mario do his stupid jump thing. And this is what we were skipping. Mario being a jerk. Really shines a whole light on who's the good person here. Mario's a jerk. Luigi's super sensitive. Much bigger range of emotions. So now you have to climb all the way up the tower. Basically, we would have respawned right before going across King Boo's tongue down there. But we skipped that. We would skip the animation. Yeah, that's about it. And it teleports us. Alright, now we're in the final fight. This is a King Boo fight. It's really annoying. Out of the 3 games, this one easily has the worst King Boo fight. But we're gonna speedrun this, and we're gonna take damage to cancel his attacks. Okay, I thought that he wasn't gonna cancel for some reason, which would have made me upset. Also, if we stand up close, we can manipulate him to dropping that in front of us. We also got health. Health is rare in this level, so the fact that we got health there is really good. And it means that we can skip another attack in the next one. We can skip an extra attack. So we're gonna have King Boo lick us. Oh no! He split! I wasn't expecting this. And now there's 2 King Boos, so I guess we have to destroy both of them, right? Correct answer is no. So King Boo, if you guys want to find which one is actually the regular King Boo, the real King Boo, he's the one that has 4 teeth. This one has 4 teeth, this one has 2. And that's how you tell. There's a couple of other indicators, but that's the easiest one. Super duper easy. Okay, so we need to dodge the tongues first. And then we get damage there, and that'll cancel the end of the attack. If he hits you in with his tongues in the first part, it won't do anything. Okay, so he's on the left now. Please target him. Okay. Again, targeting is weird in this game. I don't know why it didn't work for a second. Ooh, that's a heart. I will get that after I slam him. Hopefully. Don't despawn, please. Okay, grab the heart. Alright, that allows me to skip the lightning attack in the next phase, which is the first attack. And there's one last trick to go for. There's one extra attack that King Boo will do that you guys haven't seen yet, which is he will make bombs rain from the sky. That's fun, and all the bombs have super low timers, so they bounce on the ground and then they explode. So we've actually figured out that if you can grab a bomb as it falls from the sky and shoot it almost immediately, you can destroy King Boo that way. Alright, King Boo's gonna be in the middle. You can tell because he was showing the entire time there. So basically, we just stay in the middle. And we're gonna take damage here. And we just aim, look for the shadows, grab one, shoot, and he's dead. That's called Fast Bomb. And it looks scary, and the first couple times you do it, it is scary. But it's actually really easy. And I'm getting more health. That's weird. I've gotten a lot of health this fight.
Phew. Whoa.
Alright, and that's the Luigi's Mansion 3. I went a little bit overtime. Apologize for that. A couple of floors didn't go as planned. Mario Skip definitely didn't go as planned. Oh, and it didn't stop the timer. Why is it not stopping? Please stop. Please stop.
Phew.
Please stop. Can't stop it. Alright, well the timer's just gonna go for a second, because I can't... I don't know what it is, but it's actually stopping me from splitting. I don't know. It's screwed up. But yeah, shoutouts to the Luigi's Mansion community. All of them, including 3 and 1 and 2. Really talented runners. Amazing. Found some really cool things for this game. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity for me to show off this game at Pace. It was really cool. Appreciate everybody. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say.